One of the biggest struggles with AI video is keeping your character consistent across different video models. Maybe you want to use VO3 for voice, but it's too expensive to use it on every shot. In this video I'll show you how to keep your character consistent in every AI video model while saving money at the same time. And after extensive testing, I've also found the key to create every shot type you can imagine. So I'll be using Dzine AI to create images with my consistent character, and then turn those images into videos with any AI video model. On the Dzine homepage, I'm using the instant storyboard tool. This tool lets you place your consistent character, or even several characters, into different scenes while keeping both the characters and the scenery consistent. This way, every shot feels like it belongs to the same movie. Here I'll add this image, which I created using the following prompt. By clicking here, I can upload the image into the tool. Then I'll enter the prompt, high angle shot of the woman. And to use this image as a reference, you need to add the add symbol, which allows you to select your base image. The last line of the prompt is especially important. It ensures that the new image matches the lighting and color of the base image. This way you can create cinematic shots that all feel like part of the same story. Then I select the 16:9 aspect ratio and hit generate. I'm really impressed by the result. It's the exact same character with the same clothes, scenery, lighting and colors. Now let's turn this image into a video by clicking on the AI video tab and select the 1.2 model. Then I'll upload our image by dragging it in here and add my prompt. Camera pushes in for a close-up. And since the 1.2 model excels at realistic dynamic motion, it's the perfect match for our well-prepared image. For the next shot, I added a low angle shot of the woman doing a model pose with one arm resting on her head. To give it a more cinematic feel, I added the sun is shining from behind. Let's create two more shots and see how well they fit together. I made a full body shot of the woman with her feet in the snow and a close-up of her lying down on the snow, resting her chin on one hand. I'm really impressed with the results. Everything clearly fits into the same story, and now we could use any of the AI video models to turn them into videos. The great thing about this workflow is that you can use VO3 just for voice and then save money by making the other shots with cheaper models like Kling 2.1, 1.2 or Hailuo. So in Dzine AI, I'm going to change the 1.2 model to the Google VO3 fast model, and I've already uploaded my image, and I'm going to use the prompt, the woman looks into the camera and says,
"Who needs blankets when your dress comes with built-in fur?"
I'll also quickly want to show you how I created the thumbnail shot. For this I used extreme high angle shot with dynamic movement with her arms towards the camera. For the next set of shot angles, I'll use this image. I'm using an extreme close-up shot and added with focus on her eyes, which will help guide the AI model to go closer to the subject. For this shot, I used an extreme high angle shot and added looking up at the camera with her arms towards the camera, and added dynamic movement, which gives this shot a great feel of liveliness. Here you can see that this time I used two images. On the left we see the assassin girl on a transparent background, and next to it an image of the background. While testing this tool extensively, I found that in some situations it works very well to use only the base image. But in some cases, especially if you want to zoom out and show more of the scenery, it works better to upload two images. Here I wanted an over-the-shoulder shot, but the model wasn't reacting to that angle. So I added a reference image in the third box and used the prompt shot from the back as she looks at the camera over the shoulder, like the girl in image 3. For this image I used an extreme wide shot angle, and the background looks really cool. The character might not be 100% consistent, but that's almost always the case when creating wide angle shots where the subject is very small. There simply aren't enough pixels to recreate the exact face from the base image. In this shot I wanted to create action and dynamic movement, so I made a full body shot of the assassin girl running. From my ultimate prompt toolkit I used dynamic motion blur and sand swirling to add energy to the image. These kinds of keywords are essential if you want action in your shot. Now I'll quickly show you how to change the cinematic look of your character and base image. On Dzine AI, the output images are shown on the right side. Here I select the chat editor and add the prompt, make this image more cinematic with a film look. That gave me this result, but the facial consistency is missing and the effect feels a bit too dramatic for my taste. So in the instant storyboard tool, I added both images. And then I added the prompt, give image 1 the same lighting and colors of image 2. This gave me an image with the same consistent character, but in a completely different cinematic environment, and I really love that flexibility. For the next image, I wanted to create an off-center shot, and the AI model responded really well to that keyword. To add more liveliness, I included brooding facial expression, looking into the camera, putting her hands in front of the camera like she takes it. Here I created an extreme low angle shot and added her legs are visible. This helps emphasizing the low angle shot. Another technique you can use if you don't want the legs to be visible is to add something like vast sky in the background to create a steep, extreme, low angle shot. These prompting techniques are key to guiding the camera correctly. In my Ultimate Prompt Toolkit, we've written over 30 pages on getting the right shot angle. It also includes 1000+ visual keywords all in one place. With the discount code DM45, it's currently available for just $15. Another keyword the Instant Storyboard tool responds to very well is dialogue over the shoulder shot, which is ideal for creating cinematic conversation scenes. The side profile shot is also recognized by the AI model and offers great potential for the video. Let's move on to the action shot. Here I added 2 characters, both on transparent backgrounds, and placed the background in the box on the right. I described them as wrestling and added fighting facial expressions, dynamic motion blur and flying dirt to the prompt to create that intense action feel and give the scene real impact. Want to find out which AI video model is best? Then make sure to subscribe. I'll be posting a video soon where I compare these images side by side and teach you how to create the camera movements.